And it's been a long time, but I will talk to not really a long time, but I've been fixing.
Stream elements.
Oh, there we go.
Dewey Hung 2H is now live. Streaming Europa Universalis 4. Playing my own country. History banter. New alert. New TTS.
Well, let's just say she's still speaking things slowly, right? But I will avoid her as of now. But what's up, you beautiful bastard? Hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. And is it Tuesday or is it Wednesday? Let me check. It is Thursday. I kind of mix Thursday and Tuesday up, but still. What's up, you beautiful bastard? Hope you have an enjoyable Thursday. And this means your friendly neighborhood Vietnamese. And there has been some problem, to say the least. Let me just get it out of the way. There has been some problems, so I have to delay my Europa Universalis stream. Hope you enjoyed my last stream as well. But there wasn't much interaction there. But I play a little bit of just for testing purposes. But I made some progress while I'm playing my nations off stream. So although I'm planning to have some little conversation about it later, but right now let's just jump right into it. You can see the borders right here. We managed to in the last episode we managed to colonize Australia. And make some vassals here and there. So it's just gonna be mostly about me making vassals in far beyond stretch around our borders. Like we're far beyond stretch.
Stream elements bot running.
So it's just gonna be a. What's up with that? They spelled emojis in Japanese. That's pretty amusing to me. But I feel like my audio should be fine, and we're gonna have some interaction with the stream as usual. But I'm also experimenting with some other methods, like reacting to different video content. I do have a YouTube. I do follow a historical YouTube channel that I would like to share it with you all. But we'll go into it for in a bit. I would react to a different content when it's not during war in general. But right now we are currently waging war against the Ming, as usual. Well, this is only the second time that I wage war against them, but I would be able to get some money out of them, and mostly money, but some territory regardless, because Bengal is creeping in, and as you can see, we are no longer allies anymore, because they are pretty aggressive with their aggressive expansion. So I in the process I managed to take off some of their land that they are interested in. Possibly, so they are gonna be hostile to against me now. To say the least. Well, why would they wanna lands in the Malakas region, for example, right? I don't know what's up with Bengal. Probably because I disrupt their trade and stuff like that. So they would get angry and stuff like that. Because all the Malacan trade currently are now being collected here in this region. Well, I need to still move my trade node to that specific. I still need to move my main trade node to that specific trade node. But feel free to banter me more about that. And without further ado, how about DJ? You mix up with some Asian music to refresh the YouTube. But yeah, that was a blue screen update. Didn't really expect that. But it seems like we're live now. Just saying. Oh, and I forgot to turn off my Vietnamese keyboard.
But, the virtual Vietnamese cat. 10.
Seems like we're online. Let's pray for the blue screen update to not happen again, shall we? And without further ado, we'll hit the DJ again. Tell the DJ to hit it with another Asian music. If you can hear that. Should be quite quaint compared to the the gameplay. But without further ado, let's just continue our war against the Chinese. And technically, there's also a thing. It seems like one of the tribal Russian tribe managed to become a monarchy, and they're consolidating the Siberian peninsula. Is it a peninsula or am I imagining? But it seems like Camp Shadow is reconsolidating the area, and they do have the ability to colonialize as well. I just realized they became a monarchy, so it's just gonna be interesting if one of the duchies of Siberia managed to form Siberia. If they have the decision in this mod, pretty interesting. They do have some sort of rivers in there as well. Pretty interesting. Traversable rivers anyway.
Stream elements.
And it's just gonna be the mod saying stuff again.
Streaming Europa
if you don't mind that.
Universalis 4. Playing my own country. History banter. New alert. New TTS.
I guess I need to lower this down a little bit. There we go. Duchy of Kamchatka, full next their neighbors. Pretty interesting. Let's just watch in the future to see how their nation's gonna fare. Put this on an interesting nation, shall we? And technically, we did have some aggression with the Manchu as well, like in the last stream. I don't know if it's like in the last stream or off stream, but Manchu attacked Korea and they called me into war, even though I managed to do nothing because I'm quite far from them. But now we are focusing on our war against the Chinese, while the Bengal took their chance to attack them. And Bengal is not really my ally anymore, so we need to keep watch of him in the future. I know how much aggressive expansion he can get, but it seems like they are technologically inferior to me. They have only 8 level of military, and I'm only and I do have 11 military tech. Sorry. We can take another rival as well, but well, what rivals are there to select besides Bengal, right? Or we can take Brunei, and I don't know if we can do that, but I do want some of the Bruneians. Let's see if we can have a meaningful discussion on the stream today, because I do have some plan to change my stream format in the future, so feel free to banter me or more on that. Gonna be difficult. They're gonna claim my land, right? I don't know if I can put my cogs all the way up there. Probably I will do that. Just gonna put it up there so I could blockade the Chinese. And I think storming the Chinese right now would be really easy, because their mandate is currently 0, and they cannot raise that even further. I don't think so, because the Chinese are perpetually fucked. Okay, so Neve gonna choose enemies. Makes sense. But it seems like they have some separatists because of the Ghost Army, right? Do they call it the Ghost Army in the real world term? I mean the ghost army of their neighboring countries now being annexed by them. So it's just gonna be ghost army being the rebels and stuff like that. Meanwhile, we are doing some nice siege progress against the Chinese. I don't think this would be a really hard battle, let's just say. And I kind of use my vassals. Emirate of Perak used to be Malaccan. War go against the Arakanni while they are being attacked by Bengal, because I don't want to cede land to Bengals anymore. Gonna have this one blockade as well. I do have some really nice blockade in the Chinese land, and I blockaded this river as well. So I guess technically my army should be safe. We're just moving about. I don't think the Chinese will engage me that well, because they also have to worry about Bengalese threat. I mean, it almost seems to be over for them. They do have a primitive technology. I mean, that's an interesting thing to say about the Chinese technology right now. Is that they're even worse technology than one of the stateless drive over here, which is really funny, I might add. I mean, I get that. I mean, technically, the stateless drive kind of benefited from my technological advancement. By the way, that's also it's gonna be a Christmas soon, so best wishes to all of you Christian out there, or even not Christian, but I hope you enjoy Christmas at least, and happy 2023. Hope it's gonna be a better year forward. And during Christmas I'm gonna be off, so just gonna celebrate and go out a little bit to enjoy the Christmas festive. So I'm gonna off streaming during Christmas and stuff like that. Just gonna reschedule a little bit. Gotta have to reschedule things a little bit, and we'll try different methods going forward with my channel. I would say in Vietnam, Christmas is more. I mean, there's some Christian following peoples, but it's like Muslim minorities. Over here in Vietnam, you know, you have the influence from the Europeans, so you still have a lot of Christian communities. I used to be in one. I used to live in one neighborhood with stuff like that. They do have a Christian. I think it's mostly Protestant. I think their Christianity Protestant, but I'm not so sure on that. But I used to live in one such community. But right now, Christian population in Vietnam probably around 5 to 15%. I cannot recall the exact number, but probably about 15%. Let's just say round it up, it should be 10%. With all types of Christianity, like for example, you have Đạo giáo, which in Vietnam means Catholicism, or you have Protestantism, which is like kind of forgot how it goes in Vietnamese, but yeah, we have Protestantism, we have Catholicism, and we have Judaism. Mostly it's just about those religion. Mostly Christianity. Not really. You have Orthodox, right? But Orthodox isn't really in Vietnam, because of course. Even though technically in Vietnam it should be called Thiên Chúa Giáo Nguyên Thủy, but you know, it's just not exist. It's just non-existent here in Vietnam. Some interesting facts here and there, and I do enjoy about bantering about different religion, politics, and history as well. So, feel free to leave something if you have interesting thing to say. I do enjoy world history more than Sinosphere history, but a lot of my history friend almost exclusively banter about our history instead of me just going out with my world history. I only have like two history enjoy friend. I only have like two real life friends that enjoy history, but yeah, of course we are not mostly normal people wouldn't be that big on history, but they prefer scenic history instead of just global history instead of me. Let's just wait on the siege progress, doing our usual stuff, because I guess technically the Chinese wouldn't be that much aggressive. I mean, their mandate is really threatened. Well, I don't know how the Qing will consolidate the region while we are taking advantage of their vulnerabilities like this. Possibly we cannot be friends either in the future, because they do really want all the Chinese land. And I do remember one of my subscribers, namely Crunk. Well, he goes with a different name on his YouTube, like No Man's Land Intel. But I do really enjoy bantering with him. So, if any chance that he appears on the stream, it would be really great. Even though I do know his Discord, but I wouldn't like to bother him. Sending him a DM that I'm streaming. Of course, I wouldn't do that. Need to put my playlist on loop, right? Well, the Chinese are mostly the non-threat when Siege of Yunnan is kind of over, so we're gonna move our armies, trying to take the land away from the Bengals as much as possible. Possibly I will send like pockets of armies here and there, and it only makes sense, right? We go there, for example, and we have to send our pockets of 1,000 troops like this. Go to Louisville, for example, and gonna spend pocket of 1,000 armies in here. It's just typical carpet sieging, And we'll retrieve this one back to the front line as well. A lot of micromanage intensivity in Hoi4, I mean in EU4 compared to Hoi4, but it seems like one of my Papua colony finished establishing. If you don't know, the Papua region is also a colonizable, a colonial region in this mod. So I can establish new colony. It gives a lot of choices, right? In this mod, they added a lot more colony in the Indonesian region, so it gives you a lot of choice to focus on that instead of America. So it is pretty interesting to me, and you do also have colonial Solomons here if you do want to colonize the Solomon Island, colonial Papua here. So they are gonna be separated, as you can see. Probably my next land would be around here in this corner. It could be either too. Just saying. But we go to a layer first because it's kind of connected to Papua, and I do want to separate them out. I mean, connected to Solomon. This is still Papua, by the way. It seems like Portugal do want my land. But back then he used to be my ally, but not anymore for some reason, and I cannot figure out. Probably it's just because they're hostile to me, and there are distance between borders, right? They're hostile to me because they just want one of my land or something. Yeah, you know, a typical European, cannot trust them. But regardless. It seems like I have expelled all the minorities. Well, to say the least, that's controversial. But you know, it used to be a thing, right? I know we are going through that route, but yeah, instead of calling it like that, right? Probably we want to establish some sort of Vietnamese identity in here, so I'm just gonna send my usual colonists out there. Sorry for mispronouncing that. I want to go there in a bit, and get some sort of cannons to keep that occupied. Rainspeed fertility, that's cool in Tonkin region, even though I don't want to boost this out even further. That's very cool indeed. I do have some corruption that I want to get rid of, but it's getting rid of itself. Remarriage from Jarai, I don't want to take one Diplo slot, thank you very much. Although we can pursue a diet here, so let me save my game. And that's also another thing that Bengal and his vassal used to technically he was Bengalese vassal, and he kind of the Bengalese being an asshole broke that for some reason. This nation over here, the Arakani, used to be Bengalese vassal, and that's why he kind of got his land over here, and for some reason, probably they betrayed, and they allied the Ming, and they got struck by the Bengal in the process, and in the process they are striking the Ming as well, you know. It seems like it's really over for them, with this border. But they are getting hold of that land, and they took this land as like Bengalese vassal, but now they are taking it back. And I just took the opportunity to chime in and take some of their territories, to say the least. But also Ayutthaya, I think Ayutthaya just became a one province minor now, because Bengalis waged a war on Ayutthaya before, and it turns out to be like this right now. I do have some of Ayutthaya's land, you know. In the last stream, I waged a couple of war against them, and I waged a war off stream against them as well, just to retake this whole region, and it's now being controlled by one of my vassals, Lana, and this province is controlled by Sukhothai, and you know, Ayutthaya is being one province minor right now, and sucks for them, but I guess they will stop living. They will cease to live, you know, to say the least. I'm gonna have this one over here as well. But we need to push our borders up as fast as possible. So the Bengals are gonna not take my control the sure territories. In other words, cut the Bengalis away from my land. Just another word, just in the simpler terms. Tropical highland is really dangerous around there. Even though highland should not give me any trouble, so I'm gonna move towards that. But interesting smallpox that Dumping is experiencing right now. And I don't know, because I also have some plan for my channel. It's like doing some reaction content, but I do think reaction content is a bit lazy, so I need to change my method of doing reaction. So for YouTube, it won't be very friendly with me doing reaction content, but I need to reinvent the wheel. So I need to reinvent the wheel for the most part. Just gonna link up with that army in general. Just some occupation right there. And we're doing our best to siege this down, but we obviously need some artillery. Which is something that I forgot to do. Just something. I think this game is just like a map painting galore in general. I do think it's like that. You paint the map with your country's color. Big deal, right? A very big deal. Meanwhile, expanding our economy at the meantime. But I do have a lot of army maintenance and fleet maintenance right now. Because, well, hello. Let's check my force limit. Well, my naval force limit is over, the limit, because I do have this doctrine right now. It's called shipboarding, so it would give me a better chance to steal other ship, and I wouldn't have to spend my sailors on building new ships and money. But there are some downsides. Going naval, going over naval force limit, like to some certain extent. I'll probably move in like this, just so it's more reinforced. We can move this guy up to here, even though it's not really possible right now. Yeah, because it's like an island. Macau is like an island, huh? Well, I never know that. I never knew that. Well, you do always know Hong Kong, but they are mostly connected to the mainland. But I never know the fact that Macau is like an island. I just know it's like next to Hong Kong, that's it, and occupied by the Portuguese. Even though Hong Kong was called Kowloon in the past, before occupied by the British, it was changed to Hong Kong later. Go to Nanchang and occupy that whole region. Should be pretty fun. Even though my manpower should be perpetually zero, probably. And maybe I can research one of this up. But I'm also saving power to change my trade node to possibly Singapore. It being called Singapore, but I could change that. So we just call it Singapore in Vietnamese. Probably something like this. I think yeah, you know, rockly like that. Probably the thing would be spelled this way. That ball would be spelled this way. There we go. We're gonna change our main train node to Singapore because for obvious reason. There's a lot of trade going on in there. Although this fort would boost my trade up even more. Okay, that's cool. That monument, we need to keep an eye on that monument later. There's some diplo annexation cost lower in there, so it's pretty good for me to take that in the future as well, because I do have a few vassals, but I don't like the I wouldn't need to gobble them up. You know, I do keep them in check, and you know, they could be powerful and all compared to me. For the most part, they're just gonna be compliant instead, because I do have the idea to control them. You know, influence idea in this game is kind of strong if you are going in that specific way. Probably gonna even encircle this pocket of troops, so we could try to do that. Oh, it seems like Hue gold mine just got depleted. Unfortunate for sure. I did boost a lot of trade in there. You know, not a lot. It's still gonna earn me some money regardless, but I need to change their trade goods in the future. So it should stop being gold, and I will be able to build something different on there afterward. So you know, check out jewelry building, right? I could actually, well, I need to research my technology to level 11 before I unlock this. But and they're pretty expensive to build as well, so just keep in mind. But you would be able to change the gold trade good into something else like jewelry in this mode. Just gonna take a while for me to reach level 11 as well. So probably that's my priority for now. Let's just watch if they're brave enough to strike my army. And a colony over here. I'm gonna read this first for you. So tariff on grain. The grain production in one of our colonies has come into focus. It seems like it generates quite a lot of money, perhaps too much for it with being properly taxed. You know, Oklahoma being my custom nation over here. In the spirit of our mercantilism, we should force them to trade the grain to the ports instead. This will greatly benefit our own merchants and add a lot of income to the crown's coffer. So obviously I gain more trade out of them, but we'll leave them be because I don't want to drain their money. Honestly, I don't want to drain their money. They already paid enough as it is. Well, it seems like their tariff efficiency is kind of separated to a vassal fee, but it seems like they are suffering for some reason. Their economy is in the red. Mostly on fleet maintenance. I don't know what's up with that. They did train a lot of ships for some reason. I can even pay off their loan to lower their Liberty design, but why do they have so much loan? Or we could probably keep them in check by not paying their loan. But in a way they will suffer, right? But I honestly did need some help in my finance, so I would not pay them for now. Enable embargo as well, probably because we embargo, right? Probably trade embargo to Great Ming, but I will keep the embargo on for now. We're gonna do some little things like modify subject relationship, so they will transfer trade more to me, from what it seems. We encourage cash crops, so probably it would help with their financial as well. Well, I guess we are not. Maybe it will have some effect because it will lower their force limit. Lower their force limit, right? So they would need to, not build any ships anymore. I don't know what's up with them being build so many ships over their force limit. Probably they are over their force limit with their navies. But I will leave them for now. They need to reconsider building their navies or nothing like this. Just gonna leave them be for now, but they need to reconsider. I would appreciate if Europa Universalis 5 have more tools for you to communicate with the AI. That's one thing I would appreciate coming from the later season, if they are able to do that, or if they have some ideas of doing that. You should be able to communicate more with your AI. I guess I will leave Malacca alone for now. It was not a penal colony before, right? But I don't know if they called it Malacca. I mean, not really Malacca, sorry, Macau in the past. But they keep that name or something like that. Asian being discovered in Milan. I was trying to spy them to have a little boost of on my technology research. We're gonna spy on this guy instead. Their technology is not that good. If only I can spy the Ottomans. It seems like I can spy the Ottoman. Again, probably we're gonna to have two different nations being spied on. Well, probably I need to get some more diplomats, right, before we try doing something like that. Because my guy just keep getting discovered. Pretty random as well, like the chance of your spy being discovered. But there's some other thing that boosts the chance of each month like that. There are some other factors, like distance or possibly spy detection by having a strong government. We are expanding really aggressively, so I think we might be able to even, intercept the Bengal's expansion over here. So I guess can accept the peace. So their forest is unoccupied right now. Let's just go to Sukhothai to siege down that fort, if they don't mind. They really don't even assist me on attacking China right now. Don't know what's up with that, but they should be doing the siege job. They just see some land out of them around this area, but I don't see them gonna siege this area. Even though they did really occupy this fort, now I need to siege it down again. Let's just gonna leave Sukhothai to that. They are a lot of them are really peaceful vassals. Really are peaceful vassals. They could do a lot of jobs. Canton is over, so that's good. some naval engagement as well. They will go down the Baidu ship. Kind of remind me of that character in Genshin. Although Baidu is also like a really popular name in China. Well, if you're talking about, I'm not really I don't really know a lot of Chinese name, but if you know the Baidu website in China, they are a really big corporation. Oh, it seems like we're gonna have some engagement there. They're kinda stealing my land by engaging small pockets of engagement like that, probably. I don't know. It seems like they are. They managed to get there first, so I'm gonna just send some to Yichang, probably, and we'll micro it like this. You know, Ming being an usual paper tiger, but I'm gonna reinforce that area altogether. We'll send a lot of troops out there as well, so we can cover siege a lot while they are not noticing me. Yeah, like this as well, and I will storm to just casually storm to Xi'an. I thought the song should be changing at this moment. The playlist will get looped, so you can hear a different song. But I need to find more songs to play on my channel that isn't copyrighted. I'll go to this as well, forming a fun line in the process. Probably smarter that way, and I'm gonna move my pocket of troop to there. Also the playlist stopped for some reason. I thought I looped it, but hello. Our DJ over here is being quite tired from what it seems. DJ, you need to stop slacking on the job. You know, the DJ I'm talking about here is U2. Hellfail's ill. The Canton is he legendary? Let's see. Although I don't know that much about the Tayson dynasty in Vietnamese history in general, because they are not really a prominent player. They just control some part of land and for some period, and that's it. It's like the civil war between the South and North, if you don't know. But our heirs fail ills, and the head Canton breathes heavily. Yeah, lying in bed for 3 days now. Seems like we need to hire some medical assistant. Or he will survive and will gain a lot of legitimacy instead of spending ducats. I don't know. It seems like it's better to leave our queen consort to it, but we can play for his life. It will be interesting to leave our queen over here to take over. Probably it will be a different dynasty. I don't know. It could start a different dynasty. Like instead of Vietnam, we are mostly Khmer now, which is ironic. Pretty ironic. I don't know. Do I want to lose the Tayson dynasty? Please let me know. Do I want to change it to a different dynasty? I think this is like an interesting decision that I'm making for now. But probably he would leave. So let's just see. Probably he died, but in the course of history there could be new heir as well, so we need to keep watch for stuff like that. So let's just see. Although even though, right, possibly our emperor would have a lot of different queens, being our history, we did have a lot of emperor could have a lot of different queens, so they could have a lot of different hair, so there's going to be a lot of infighting like it's just a Vietnamese dynasty in general. We have a lot of an emperor would have a lot of heir, and there will be fightings between brothers and stuff like that. Typical. But for current for this game, I guess in this game context, you could not add that in. Well, let's just say they also do have pretender rebels here and there, but well, I would say there's some sort of a concept like that, but not for Dai Viet right now for some reason. I do see pretender rebels being a mechanic though. We'll move our front line up like this. It's typical for us to do so. And I will storm to Hong Kong as well. I mean, technically Kowloon, but still. Oh, I can even snap this one out. We'll leave this one to this area. But that's a lot of Chinese land taken. Oh, even my colonial Australian Vietnamese over here is joining in on the war, so that's really cool to see. Really cool to see for sure. Although they should blockade that force, so the siege would be going a bit faster. Is what I'm saying. Oh, this 37k is being really close right now, but I will reinforce this area soon. It's Tropical Highland over there as well, so you need to keep an eye out. Possibly you want to go to Jian instead. But we are moving our front line, as you can see. Take some water, I guess. Even though there's still siege there in Yichang, but it should be over, and we'll probably have a little bit of autonomous siege like that, so I wouldn't forget. We'll encircle this one. How about that? Seems like an idea. Just gonna do some casual war crime, like what the Russian did to Ukraine, even though Ukraine is winning. Seems like Sudanese ally someone, but we don't care about that. Like, come on, like the small tribal Malaccans nation. Even though looking at back at their history, they do have some sort of kingdoms, right? Like they do have different small pockets of kingdom, and they were being. I guess India was mostly Hinduist, but they kind of migrated from India, to say the least. I don't know. Correct me on that, but it seems like the Muslim from India kind of migrated to the Malaccan Strait from time to time, and the Bruneian area. But feel free to correct me on that. I don't know if I'm correct. This game is also a great tool to find out about world history. Find a lot of things about world history and what is really being hidden, right? I guess I will research this up now. Gotta have a lot more colonial range though. That's good, and we can build our jewelry workshop if we have enough money, that is. What is this? It's like an Arakani over here. Oh yeah, the armies are way over here for some reason. I thought I got rid of all of them, but there's still small pockets of armies here and there. And we'll move our front line up a little bit. Oh, it seems like they're moving out though. So they do know for sure. They are at least aware of my plan, I feel like. So I need to move my front line up a little bit like this. I'll probably go right away. Like this. We need to reinforce this area as soon as possible. They're at least aware of my plan. So we're gonna move our troops mostly to there. They're at least aware of my plan, encircling them, so that's smart. I'm using a custom AI as well. So just so you know. So I guess they're aware. They're pretty aware in fact. We need to put a stop to that, yes. It seems like they would mostly manage to get out of there, I think. Share the map on Euro. I mean, Euro should be around the the western Russia, western Siberia, the Euro mountains, as so we know. Oh, I guess we can move this front line. I forgot about that. We can move this one to here and this one to here, by the way, I guess. We'll do it slowly, just like that. I need to take this one, so there would be a large engagement over here. So we need to be ready for that. Just gonna consolidate my armies a bit. And I did plan this out so I can have some countermeasures against the native. Did plan this out and it should be easy to take care of them. Maybe it's an attack, of course, but they will sink real soon. I don't think they have any chance. I do have a lot more navies now. Well, our injury is just 20 soldiers. Like 20 soldiers got hit by an arrow to the knee. But it seems like it's doing well for this region. Our camping army are mostly mercenaries, so I do make a good use of that free manpower. And I will swap out mercenary companies from time to time, just so they could govern the colonial nation. Nice numbers out there. Their loss, their fleets are mostly gone. Just saying. Where are they going now? They go to Sparto, so probably around this area. Where's that? Where would that might be? Oh, one of the port right here, so I could siege them down again. I could engage them again, but we need to repair some of the ship. It seems like they stopped there for some reason, but I would dare to move a bit further more, like this, probably. We're just gonna reinforce our front line until we encircle them all. And I'll do a big favor and move to the area. Do me a big favor. Move there instead. And we'll siege Fuzhou right away, I think. Seems like I do have some truce with the Malaccans, so it's now expired. Would cool to consolidate the whole Malaccan region in the future. I think it would be really fun if you could recommend me some historical YouTube content to react to. I don't know. I mean, mostly I would do it live, and I don't have any plan to edit my content out. It takes a lot of work, but it's just pretty enjoyable for me to enjoy it visual instead of being like a single YouTube video. And I do think it's like that, but people do enjoy watching shorter content in general, and I don't know how to deal with that. Seems like M Pro. We did have a new M Pro. Let's see. It seems like they just have a new L or something. The Qing Dynasty. Oh, this interesting. I mean, Qing was like a really dominant player in the south, in the Southern Civil War. Well, also there seems to be a mechanic in EU4 that you can change your country into a custom nation, but I haven't researched much on that. But if it's possible, then I would like to change it into a custom nation, so I would roleplay it better. But the Qing Dynasty was like a really prominent player in the south, so we are roleplaying as them right now. They did their dynasty has a lot of fun fact. They really they do use a lot of elephants. They do have a lot of elephants, and there's a lot of innovation in their army. But I still need to research more on them, because it was like a small period of civil war, so we don't know much fact about them. At least in the school, I didn't got touch much about the Qing Dynasty. Well, they are in the loser side. Well, in the Civil War, they are in the loser side, so there wouldn't be much history being talked about them, you know. Like how in American history, there wouldn't be much talk about how the Southern works in general. Like I don't know for the fact that in the Southern America, they don't really. I mean, I'm talking about Southern United States, not Southern Latin America. But in the southern region, there isn't a lot of industrialization. I do know that fact, and they are pretty reliant on their slave labor. So that's why they advocated for more slavery for the southern states. But often the victor side would have more history being intact compared to the loser side. So I think it's like a pretty natural way of saying is that I don't know that much about Qing Dynasty because of that reason. I don't think it's just technically two different war between two different, or later on 3 different dynasties waging upon each other. But it's just mostly that. I wouldn't say there are more nefarious reason like a political ideology, even though it's not really like a. I think they are also accepting a different religion in the Qing Dynasty. Why is what's happening? First by this detection, really? Okay. Shouldn't be that much of a problem, but still. But I think the Qing Dynasty were accepting to a different religion, so although I need to research more on them before I can say anything here. But it's interesting to see the Qing kind of took over, even though the no event kind of fight off. Well, we do have our queen consort, right? But I thought our queen consort, our Khmer queen consort would take over. I thought it would happen like that, but it doesn't seem to happen. It's just gonna be a new dynasty instead. So interesting to see what's going on after that. Let's see, the Raja Lakshmana Daja, I cannot pronounce that name, and the Malay pupil. They are a powerful. He's a powerful landowner and a political influencer. I guess one of our advisor, right? Not really. Malay subject. Yeah, it's one of our Malay subject. Right. Ruler. Not really Malaykans, but should be one of the Malayans. Indagiri, I guess. I mean, Indagiri was my vassal. I forgot about that. I even forgot about that fact. Powerful landowner and along Malayan subjects, and we have long had a working relationship with him. Has always been quick to know what it is that the state needs and what it could perhaps do for him in return. His name is often mentioned when did I even turn this on? Yeah, I did turn it on. Mentioned when discussing candidates for the Council of State. While he would in many ways be a good fit for such a position, it would undoubtedly also greatly increase. Let me check. Oh, my mouse do move, but there's like a frame that it stops. It would undoubtedly also greatly increase the influence. Okay. So gonna be one of our courtmen in the future. Although I do have the trade efficiency guy and he's on discount, so we gotta get them to be we could get the area to be a bit better. So he would serve us better for the local Malayan peoples. So we're just gonna pick that option. They also get this buff right now, so I could develop them up possibly in the future. Even though I need to accept the Malayan culture before we do that. So let's check on that option right now. Probably we just need some diplomatic power, from what it seems. I just spend it on researching technology, I forgot. We're gonna cut the Chinese off like this. I don't know what's the reason that they didn't really manage to connect, but we can cut the Chinese off now. So we're gonna do some fun encirclement to 19,000 of Chinese troops. Although even though I guess encirclement in more ancient term would be a pincer movement. I think it's like a pincer movement instead. Well, they call it pincer movement instead of encirclement in the past, I feel like. We don't want to stay around Nanjing though, so let's reinforce this area up. I can call some of my troops up like this. Don't really need them to hang around in the siege. But we can call them to Fuzhou, probably. Just so we have some backup troops. And mostly cannons will gonna get reinforced like this. I think I am suffering a lot from manpower right now. A lot, but not a lot. I shouldn't occupy that. Let's just say we're gonna keep ourselves moderate and surround this area instead. A lot of dice roll fight in that region. So we are consolidating in there. Probably in Wenzhou, probably. Consolidate more on there. Seems like a good idea. Seems like Tana just entered an alliance. They are one of the Mayahana. That's interesting. Used to be the same religion as me. You know, Bắc Phật sao, as we call it in Vietnamese. They do have a positive opinion with me. Though I don't really know that such a nation exists in the Japanese region. That's interesting. I never know something like that. Like that island over there is the Tama Island, right? I know the Jeju Island. Seems like there's some Korean monument in there. Although you should know Hiroshima. Not really. The island around here would get ruled over by the. I mean Tsushima. Sorry. There was some urban legend about Tsushima. You know the game, the hit game Ghost of Tsushima, right? Portugal, okay, doing their usual stuff. But it looks like the Chinese is experiencing smallpox again. Just so you know. We can even circle their 11 troop as well, if I feel like it. Why not? I think we need to start engagement real soon though, before after I take that fort down, from what it looks. You need to engage in that area. Like, come on. I need to send them all the way there. Oh yeah, I need to send them there to blockade them anyway, I forgot. Oh, they're still repairing. But let's hold that repair. Well, let's just hold some of those repair. If they already finish. Not a lot of corruption right now. It tends to go down over time. Oh, it seems like I can even build one right now. Not really. You do need a lot of money for that. So we'll wait it out for the most part. Our spy got discovered as well, but typical, you know. So I guess there's gonna be a conundrum. Not this. We don't want to display that. Hello. Our diplomatic is really high anyway, and I guess technically. Yeah, we can have a lot more costs and or diplomatic technology costs will have to go up. Although cost shouldn't matter for me right now, and that effect will stay for 10 years, so I guess let's invest into it. Maybe it's an attack, and it's just gonna be me wiping their navies off the earth. In the process, of course. Who's the better Chinese now? China or Southern China? It's pretty interesting because, you know, in terms of how the Chinese call us, it's just Southern Kingdom. The Chinese really do call Vietnam as like a Southern Kingdom in their language, if you don't know. I guess we're just gonna surround them for now. Just gonna keep them in check. Even though their armies over there, they are suffering from attrition as well. We'll keep this one over at Jianing, yeah. Course. keep them in check, you know. Oh, it seems like one of the sudden needs, no, like sharing has ended, but whatever. The sudden needs over there is suffering from peasants, separatists, or something like that. Just peasants, rebels, right? But they are moving into my territory. I don't know. Just keep watch out. This siege progress is still going. Seems like I left some of the this one unoccupied, so I probably need to pull them back like this, just so I can snipe that province out and camp my navies in there. And you know, interesting stuff that we are doing. Although I need to remember again what did they call like Protestantism in Vietnamese. I need to search it up. I always forgot about terminologies. Yeah, code of Giao. Yeah, they call it code of Giao in Vietnamese. So Protestantism is code of Giao. I guess a lot from what I've heard, not a lot of them follow Protestantism, but mostly Catholicism. So it feels like a lot of people just got mistaken. A lot of Vietnamese people got a lot mistaken about Catholicism being all of Christianity, so they just called Đạo Giáo, you know, specifically Catholicism being the solely Christian religion in Vietnam. So they just called Catholicism Christianity. So that's like one common misconception. Why didn't I loot the playlist? Like, what the hell? What's happening to the YouTube DJ? But yeah, there's a common misconception among the Vietnamese. It's like how Catholicism, for not for you know, at least the non-Christian followers in Vietnam, they got confused that Catholicism is mostly Christianity, or they just call it Christianity. Like they got confused. Like, what's the difference between Catholicism and Christianity? You really do want to wonder about people's mindset. I got that kind of confusion before, but I researched it out. It's just that a lot of people got confused about stuff like that in general. Like they would call they don't know the difference between Đạo Giáo and Thiên Chúa Giáo, you know. Although one should be a Catholicism and one should be a Christianity altogether, but not a lot of us following a different kind of Christianity. It's just mostly Catholicism. Like we don't really follow Cơ đốc giáo or Di Đại giáo. Although Judaism should be I think from what I recall, Judaism is like a Vietnamese version of Christianity. So it's like a mesh between Buddhism and Theravada Buddhism, from what I recall. It's like a mesh between Theravada Buddhism to Catholicism. So they call it Judaism. Pretty interesting if you take a look at it. Let me take a look at it. Not really Judaism, but no. I was confused. Like it's spelled really close to Judaism as well, but Judaism should be older, right? It's not really Judaism, but it's some sort of different thing. So it sounds really close to Judaism, so I got confused. But there's something that I cannot recall right now. But you have to excuse me for my misunderstanding. that's a branch, but in short, that's a branch of Christianity got adopted by Vietnamese, and they mesh it up together with Buddhism. Yeah, Caodaism. I remember it called Caodaism. Yeah, it should be called Caodaism. So it sounded pretty close to Judaism, so I just messed it all up. So it's called Caodaism. Caodaism. It's spelled like this if you don't mind me spelling into the chat. Yeah, Caodaism. Search it up. I think it's pretty interesting.
Chaotism. Dui, the virtual Vietnamese cat.
Oh, they are starting an engagement right there. Very interesting. Manpower modifier always welcome. We are trading in rice. That's cool. Of course, we are exporting rice. Not really trading in rice, but still. We're gonna start a small engagement. Just a small, a little bit of trolling. Let's start this whole things up because the Bengalis also doing that right now. The Lodi Sultanate allied to Bengal right there. Although Lodi, should be called the Delhi in the base vanilla game, but this mod can change things. The naming mod change things based on their dynasty. It seems like they are taking a while to arrive as well, but we are starting the engagement first. So that's really neat. We are taking hold of the situation. I think I should be able to occupy that province instead. And the navy has just gone, just like that, reduced to dust. Get this one up there as well. Probably go to Wenzhou instead. Copra. What the heck is that? Our nation, one of our land over there. Copra. It looks like coconut. It should be a type of coconut, or it's just coconut in general. Byproduct of dry coconut. I see. So it's just dried coconut then. Dry coconut meat, which is gathered in large quantities, beat up and squashed to produce an oily residual substance. So it's like a coconut oil or something. Yeah, no, that's coconut oil right there. It is primarily used in Indian, South Asian cooking and in the beauty. We do use a lot of coconut oil in Vietnam as well. In the beauty industry for promoting, in the beauty industry mostly. Should be self-explanatory. That battle right there seems like a bit rough because of the terrain. I do have -2 dice roll, but it seems like a stack wipe. It not even seems, it is a stack wipe, but move our armies closer to them. Let's hope we recover as well. Probably we could consolidate like this. This one is just going on in general. Let's just put on something like that. Oh, they are just hanging out in Macau, but I don't want more sheep, so to say. So I will avoid the engagement, probably. I should have some transport ship in there, so I could even go there. Yeah, like this. Probably do that instead. Just gonna destroy all of them. Get some more war score. We're gonna wait for this one to recover their morale before we start another, funny genocide encirclement. there's gonna be some peace between him and them. So it free up their land. Even though they kind of see there's some Chinese land being ceded to the Bengali. I know they will take this opportunity to attack me. Probably not, because let's check on their manpower. Obviously not, right? But they have even a worse tech compared to me as well, and I would like to block them from getting any of my institution. Even though I did help him before, sharing knowledge to him. Mistake on my part, but still, they embrace the Renaissance, as you can see. That's gonna be some spread. Adjacent province has colonialism, so we do want to stop that. I'm gonna make them my hostile, so it should stop that, right? Let's just check for the next month. Oh, and there's some separatist army in there. That's something. They're renting out the samurai as well, from what it seems. We're gonna have these armies up to them. Oh, we'll get Bubaso again, why not? It seems like a reliable dude. We'll move in like this. Let's just see if it's yeah, we'll arrive there just in time, just so they could recover their morale a bit. Oh, and my monarch power is maximum, so probably I could invest here. I can invest in here to boost my innovativeness. But I will wait for a little bit before we invest more. But right now I'm just gonna get more general. So if any of you are watching my stream, feel free to say hi or something, so I would know that you are there, and I would name one of you as my general. So always a fun idea here on my channel. I would name any of you supporter or viewers to be my general, or my naval, or my admiral. Sorry, I was saying thinking of naval officer. I don't know. I cannot come up with any different name for them. Although I think I should. There's also Christian Eater, but he haven't touched my stream. But I name one of the channel after him as well. Just so you know, you have that kind of idea in my channel, in general. Oh, it's a fighting going on in different provinces, so we're just waiting. It seems like we are there already, right? But it seems like the fighting should be between different people on there. We could just wait it out like this. I don't know if that's the thing. Seems like they're retreating as well, but I don't know where they can retreat to. So we're just gonna stack on there first. I think it's like an idea. They're losing hard to me from what it looks like. Just gonna preemptively move into there before we engage, stuff like that. Though it seems like their province got liberated, or not really. Haven't occupied them. I guess their army would get melted even by the separatists. So that's amusing. They got melted by the separatists, even though the separatists have less army, have less troop, and they have lower morale compared to normal troop, right? But that was interesting. Literally the definition of a paper tiger right there. Probably my vassal could cash them out, possibly, and maybe I will make them aggressive for now. I can lay siege to one of these, I think. We'll separate this one out as well. This one is about to be completed. So I guess we'll move here, even though it shouldn't happen like that because paradox with the movement work, I think. Oh, it seems like we might need a bit more troops on there. Revoke march, okay. I mean revoke guarantee to Mongolia. Mongolia is still a thing, apparently. Even though their princedom are very ironic. But poor Mongolia, after Genghis Khan, they just, not a thing anymore. And I guess my thumbnail for this stream would have to change into Tayson Dynasty instead. I will research a bit on Tayson Dynasty flag, by the way. Probably in the next episode we'll call it the new dynasty of the new dynasty of Qing. Yeah, the Qing law. Where we used to call them Qing laws. It's not like a legitimate dynasty. They are more like a pretender rise up against the Lei. So it's like the battle between the Lei and then the Qing lords. Not really a dynasty, I don't know. From what it looks like back in the days. But interesting, I think I could make some maps out of this. I could make some mod out of this in AV2, talking about that topic in general, the battle between the civil war between southern and eastern. I mean the southern and northern Vietnamese. I think in a way it kind of divided the region into two and kind of kickstarted the whole Vietnam War in general as you know it. Though they managed to consolidate the region later through the Nguyen dynasty. But the separation between the two regions is pretty concrete. Oh, let's just not miss your message here. Oh, it's just one of the promotion guy in general, but sorry, I'm not really interested in your promotion offer. Seems like my bot doesn't even my text-to-speech bot doesn't even care about you, but we don't want to pursue like an organic viewership on my channel, so just so you know. I'm just gonna make that clear in the future. And streaming for me is just like a fun activity instead of like a grind. Let's just say what he's saying. Lower than any competitor. You betcha. Guaranteed to be the best auto-on. Oh, what does he mean by auto-on? Canton, what the hell was that? One of the nations around here? Oh, I get the Bengal. The Ming used to have a small pocket of land over there. And I guess Bengal just gonna release them, right? I mean, right now they cannot get to them, but in the future it should be really easy for me to conquer. They're guaranteed though, so I need to wait out on that. Possibly they could be my tributary. That even possible? Not neighbor, so it's not possible, but still. Seems like it's pretty easy if they just have pocket of land like that and they didn't really make a good peace deal. Although they may also do have some pocket of land still being left out like this. Very interesting. I guess in the future it would just be this region altogether would just be a share between Bengali and me, and or there could be some possible war between possible tension between me and Bengal altogether. Although the Bengal should I think the Bengal should focus more on this region. Although they are capitalizing on Ming's explosion and stuff like that. I don't see the Ming explode quite yet. Possibly in this mod they cannot really explode, but I did see them explode before, and it was spectacular. In the base version at least. Yeah, in this mod they explode less. Which is pretty understandable if we are talking about real world historical realisticness. Did I just invented the word realisticness? It should be in a more realistic historical term. If that the dynasty wouldn't change radically like that, and if it explode like in the game, the small dynasty will just gonna coexist, and they really don't consolidate China as fast as you would like them to be. Although China as an entity should always be a thing, like a giant China. Seems like a Fuzhou siege is over, so we can move our armies closer to Earth, closer to Beijing. Very nice. Although I should mark this for one of my vassal state. I get the Tundran there to support just to support me morally. The armies are still in the mainland, but they do have a navy, so I mean I already won the navy war, but so to say they are not contributing much. By winning the navy war, I mean naval superiority, sorry. Lanza is doing some efforts sieging down the western region. We can, they're still gonna stay, so regardless, I'm gonna call the Sukhothai in just to siege down this province. Seems like they broke the royal marriage. Yeah, my thought. I was correct, right? I was kind of correct. They were a vassal state or some tributary state with Bengal, but Bengal cannot betray them like that. I mean, not really betray, but probably they betray Bengal. But Bengal is like a big nation. You don't want to be rebel. You don't want to. You want to be a good side to have a good side with him. I do want to talk about I do want to talk a bit more on that kind of side. I guess I can even put my spy back there right now. Just got enough time for them to expire, and we'll put our spy back on like that. I should be able to spend some points on probably general right now. Some good pips, but that's not all. I mean, I could select someone. Probably we can have a Monty too before I forget he's like existing, he do have a good siege ability though. We have a Monty too, fair enough. Let's just say his dad retired and he will leave his son on charge. He does have some good stuff, but not mostly about siege. Seems like we're crushing the navies. Oh, it seems like our Yue just spawned a separatist. That's cool. The main explosion is happening. Let's see here. That's good. The main explosion is happening indeed. We'll take over this whole region, so to say. Can't even put my troops on there. Let's just leave them to the siege. Don't need to strike them down. The UA is spawning indeed. Let's just check out what's gonna happen in the future. But our UA should be around this area, I think. I mean, this area should be Wu, I feel like. That's mean. They do have a lot more dynasties, so UA is mostly around the Cantonese. I mean, it's about there. Ning is really big. Yeah, the Ning dynasty. Although most of the core around here would be just Ming. I don't know why. Although, if I recall correctly, there should be one more dynasty next to the UA dynasty. Cannot recall who exactly, but Dali is around here. We call it Dai Li in Vietnamese. I mean, it should be a Southern Han. Even there should be a Southern Han, but you know, the Southern Han in general, mostly it's just mostly an old dynasty, like during the 12 Kingdoms. Was it the 12 Kingdoms? Which is under siege, but we probably need more than that, right? Oh, let's just check. Well, we can move this one to be a little bit closer. We do have a vassal here engaging with the siege. We can move our mercenary up like this. We'll move someone to FA, loot that area as well. They can stay there as long as we like. The UA already breached the fortress. It seems like they're doing a great effort. They're really doing a great effort of besieging the fortress like this. I know they have some buff to them. Oh, they would probably use their military point. I don't know if rebels can use their military point and just to breach the fortress instantly, but that seemed interesting for me. In terms of game mechanic, right? But I do really need to spend some diplomatic point or something. Kind of recall which exactly. But we can save that probably for the peace deal. I also need to spend my admin point. Probably on stability. We can boost one more stability. I will change our native policy, I think. You know, 35 gold seller right there is pretty good. Do I want to change that? I guess we'll leave it for now. Oh yeah, the diet. I forgot about the diet. Sorry. We'll see if the diet is any good. Have a great tempo. Boost space stacks. No. Legitimacy at least 90. Wow. Well, we lost a lot of legitimacy because we just changed our dynasty, right? Forgot about that. Merchant Guild is we need to boost dunking up. It is a harder task, so I guess we can use a different We can use a different agenda. Let's see. We need to ask Buddha on what agenda our nation should move toward. And possibly, I think if I manage to form a new Vietnam tag, yeah, that's a Vietnam tag in this mode. It's not just Dai Viet, but if I manage to form the Vietnam tag, Vietnam nation, I need to change over time. I need to change my nation towards Republican, possibly because Republic is pretty OP. I think the Republican is pretty OP if we're going with my role-playing standard. So let's just hope for Republic in the future. It should be the nation should stop being a monarchy, right? Stop being a dynasty, even though technically, I guess for role-playing reason, Vietnam kind of have their renaissance, they are they are the center of republic ideas. Like they have some sort of revolution. Instead of the civil war, we have the revolution instead. So that would be spicy. I don't know. Even though in this game you just change your government immediately, there wouldn't be any civil war if you're not in the European. It just sadly it's a thing like that, I guess. It just have to be like that. Like if your country is not in Europe, then it would have to be a bit different. Befriend Ming's Empire rival. That's cool. We got boost base task to gain some prestige. I think it's fine for the most part because we didn't need to spend that. We can have this one boost our colonization speed. I think that's good. For our province in the Micronesia. If I record Micronesia, I do have one Micronesian province in here. So let's just check the state. We need to colonize this island chain. I think I already did that. But we need to colonize this one as well. This one, and this one. It's a really great challenge from what it seems. But we'll gain a colonial enthusiasm. I think that's kind of worth it. For now, maybe not. But we'll get this one. At least we'll find the excuse to spend some of our administrative points. And the rain season kind of a thing right now in this area. So I'm gonna build some infrastructure in there before I can boost it up. I need to get the siege professional in there, like Eater. Yeah, classic Eater being like a he's mostly a guest on my channel, so I need to honor him. We need to go on here and probably we'll occupy their whole country soon enough. We are storming to Beijing, as you can see. In the great Sino-Vietnamese war, but in an earlier term. To put some troops on the fortress for now, though. How much do we even need? Like 8 regiments. I think that's pretty massive, and we need to put some navies in there. What are they doing? Why are they just going around like that? Leave this one to them, like that. We'll wait for this one to arrive first, and we'll blockade more things. Oh, we can just leave this one to it, I guess. Consolidate the whole thing up. We're gonna move to this river so I can blockade them and do more damage. I guess I need to blockade that as well, just so I would have some siege bonus. But we are moving, and I would like this to be a. I like to at least have some light ship on there, and we'll move this one faster to here. This one we'll have to move to here. That's only fair, right? And I will split this up. Just so the whole thing will get blockaded like this. And monopoly on paper. It seems like they just surrendered as well. But I haven't got enough war score against the Ming. Well, at least I can take their money and just leave, but still. Can I get some... we need to expand the monopoly, aren't we? Influence 63% and influence is also 63%. So I might even need more... more monopoly, but we'll get this soon enough. Okay, I could give them land right. Probably. But I want to get the exclusive trade right going. So probably we need to take some monopoly. You know, to exploit, you know the whole thing. I will explain about it later. We'll just leave this one repaired. Why not? Why not? Seems like there's some war between the Australian tribe as well, and if you can see in this mod, there's a lot of region. There's a lot of big and small region over here in Australia, so it's pretty exciting to see more Australian tribes like this. I mean, me being still a dominant player and my colony over here, even though they are going on deficit for some reason. Like they really need to manage their war economy. Just a matter of fact. I did make them a private enterprise as well because I want to build straight in the Australian region. Or they could go to bankrupt and that would solve their loans problem. But still, I wouldn't need them to go into that extent. Oh, there's gonna be a civil war. Currently in a disaster. Is it gonna be a civil war soon? Like I do have this as well, and I need to boost my army up. Regency Council and legitimacy at least. Oh, because of my low legitimacy, but it'll go up real quick, right? We can avoid that for sure. Too bad if we're gonna have a civil war in the future, but we will keep watch. Yeah, realistically, it would happen, right? I mean, the war between the North and the South did happen historically, but we still want to prevent it in this playthrough. Just to say, right? To say that we need to do something like that. We need to prevent it before it happened. Did have a lot of tributary, just like China. I do have even more than China. In fact, they have 0 tributary right now. Just look at that mandate growth, right? devastation is a really big factor here. The nation is suffering while I'm lagging in the background. Yeah, typical. But if we have this, we have more legitimacy, even though it wouldn't boost our republicanism in the future. But I do think shifting towards republicanism is also a really good thing. Yeah, for republicanism, you do have a lot of low unrest though, so rebels wouldn't even be a problem anymore, even though my nation doesn't really suffer with unrest, but republic does give a lot of bonuses. You can have parliament and stuff like that. With monarchies you still can have parliament, but it's a bit harder, I feel. There's some border in there, so that's I get the Tundra and Park in there, so I don't really need to intervene. I guess we go here and then just go here. That's good. We get 5 more ships. Gotta repair this. Oh yeah, that's a lot of carpet sieging, but yeah, I need to worry more about this. Possibly the pattern could rise up at any moment. Just boost our stability, why not? I've already waited long enough. We are not changing our native policy for the moment. Trading in slips. What does slip even mean? A slip or something? Forgive me for my insolence. Let me check what slip might mean. Sorry, it's like a new word to me. Oh, so slip is a kind of a dress? What the heck? It might have multiple meaning. Yeah, the wiki, the dictionary is not giving me like what sliver might be. It is pretty weird. It doesn't even know what sleep might be. It has like a multiple terminology to put to it. That's some cinnamon right there. Cinnamon nuts. That's some vanilla. That's some diamond right there. Wow. Diamond province is really good. Although I think diamond would give you inflation. I don't know. They are not. They still could be used as like a currency, so could give you some inflation. Although gold standard and back in the day there was also silver standard. Canton allied with Ming, okay. Ooh, there might be. So they're just small pockets. I guess that would give me a reason to wage more war against the Ming. There's some call for peace right now, so we could call it off. I guess we did enough damage, right? We did enough damage in this episode. Advanced method merchant class, okay, they're gonna gain more influence. That is not what I expected, but I could revoke some. I could so let me explain a bit about the actually I'll give them 5 more influence, so I don't know if that works. But that wouldn't work, but let's just save the game. I'm just gonna explain a lot about the exploitation that I'm making. So if you pick this thing in general, this exclusive trade, right? It will in the Manhattan trade node, right? But yeah, if you pick it, you will get like 3 mercantilism. But if you can revoke it, you can just take it again. So you can have infinite mercantilism by that way. Just gotta have to spend some, some points on that. But of course we cannot do that right now, so let's just have to accept the random event. Kinda get in the way, but still, that's the spirit of a random event, right? I'm getting it now, but I'm still advocating that random event should be one way or another, like how Secret 3 did it. From what I'm saying in CK3, you do have random event, but it's more like a trade-off. You take things and you lost different things. It should be some kind of trade-off like that. The result should be vague and hidden. We do have a mission to develop this province up, but I'm still building infrastructure. How long can we just keep them occupied, right? They already surrendered. Our enthusiasm is really high. 150 and making gains for some reason. That's really high. Holy shit. How much troops do they even have? 0. They have 0 men. They have 0 deployed troops. So that's something. I guess I need to siege them harder then. Just before they give up entirely. All the land has always been a Vietnamese clay, and I will consolidate more on that. It's just like how Putin said. All the Ukrainian has always been a Russian clay. I mean, it used to be a Russian Empire clay, but of course, Ukraine is like independent now. It's a big strawman argument, I would say, in the current day politics. Like how Putin consolidate their claim over on Ukrainian lands, stuff like that. But of course, we evolve more. We evolve, right? We kind of adapted. We don't really need a war anymore. I don't need to go to war in the modern day politics like how we are doing it on this game. It's just all games and all, but we are role playing here. So you just complete this, so I guess we just move it in like this. And it seems like they managed to siege over Canton, but I'll leave them be if it doesn't bother me. While the Ming explosion happening right there. Although they should have some kind of they're not getting the Ming dynasty under threat modifier, but in the base game they should have something like that. They just have the mandate modifier and that's it, I think. Negative mandate. But in the base game they do have the crisis of the Ming dynasty modifier, and that would be plus 15 as well. No guy can see that. Okay, something happened in the Middle East. I don't care about that. It seems like QQ is still a thing, even though probably the Ottoman would consolidate even more in this timeline. Right, so I guess I could even upgrade them, but no. We're just gonna move over there. White peace between is that like a native nation? White peace between colonizer. Probably they are bad with their naval combat again. That's the thing. No, they are always bad with their naval engagement. Also, I need to spend some points, so probably have a better general. Well, we can have our Krang the third, wouldn't you say? So we are gonna have our Krang the third. Why not? He's recently a big supporter for my channel, so I need to honor him. Here are 2 siege pips, but 5 pips on a shock. It's pretty good early game, so I will capitalize him a lot. From what it seems, I will capitalize him for a lot. Especially cavalry troops, they do have a lot of shock. Wow, let's just look at the different provinces they have in the southern region over here, over on I get the Yangtze River, the Bayan Canal. That's cool. It is the Yangtze River. This is the Yellow River. I mean the Yellow River. I feel like it's Yangtze River. No, the Yangtze is like in the middle part. Yeah. So it's in the middle part, that's the Yangtze River, and the northern part would be the Yellow River. There we go. He just happened, so appreciate that advice, of course. I do have a lot of money now, just gonna leave it like that. Go there for sure, just to support them overall. How much we can keep this going? Like our war enthusiasm is, well, war exhaustion is going up from what it looks. So we do have 43% war score, but not enough. I would say not enough. We'll keep this go. We'll keep this to go as long as possible. I mean, I need to move my troop up, and my vassal will take care of the rest. Oh, I guess they also do take care of the rebel as well. And I don't know how they managed to do that. Probably the Tondran do have more troops, right? The Tondran do have more troops, so they managed to take care of that. And they are joining in on the war, you know, the easier part of the war, from what it seems. Of course, they're gonna cancel, but whatever. I guess I will retire this guy as well. He's old, you know, so we need to replace him. I mean, retire him. 6 pips on a shock right there. That's really good. Keep that for sure. We're just gonna keep moving up. because there's a lot of province to besiege in this mod. I guess that's the main reason or why I do have a lot of blue screen while playing this mod, because there's so many province, so many factors in, so many things to be factor. Well, but we're sieging one province at a time. Also this, I think that's a lot, so I gotta just keep most armies out. You know, or maybe we just make them stand over there, or maybe make them stand over there. Move this one up as well. Maybe it's under attack. That's fine. I mean, not really. It's a non-threat for me. But we'll move in. Why not? Well, we want to detach this, by the way. So my feet would move up faster. I do need a general there, so we get this godly guy. We capture ship as well, that's all good, but we need to repair. Where are they even going? I don't think there should be any place for them to go. Yeah, they are retreating and all stuff like that. Also the Timurid, I mean used to be Timurid, the Shaibani dynasty over here is consolidating a lot of region. Like they're consolidating the Saudi Arabia for some reason. That's cool to see though, even though that's some border guard right there. The Rasulids seem to be the if I recall they were the, not really. I wouldn't. I would not like to be wrong here. Like the Alsa, if I recall. I do know that. I do know that. Alsa. I used to play a game called Infinity Blade, and Alsa was the main character, so it kind of reminds me of him. Just me chatting and stuff like that. But in that game, the main character has like some sort of split personality, and he has another name called Cyrus, and he's like the main character that you're playing on. He's like one of the good guys. He's like the good guy, main character. He's Cyrus, but there's also his dark side named Alsa. He used to be Alsa, but he turned out to be a good guy after that. Kind of reformed, right? But his dark person is still out there for some reason. It's one of the mystery in that game, I feel like Alsa Divine. Why is Alsa Divine still a thing? Nanjing is over. That's cool. Wait, Nanjing? Well, the rape of Nanjing. That's also the porcelain tower, but we don't talk about that. This tower seems to be popular too, right? In Nanjing. There's 50 development in Nanjing. That's really high. The rape of Nanjing 0.5 just happened. Where is it? Do I have any fort around here? I guess we just stormed to Beijing. Not really, because Beijing is taken, right? The Manchu took out Beijing, stuff like that. I guess we can split out like this. Just have this area occupied. Have this one occupied. Just gonna be mostly a autonomous siege. Just gonna stop this. It's a bit tedious to manage, but you know, not there, but there maybe. This one would just be around here. Okay, one of my tributary export license. Instead of paying cash to the nobles, another option is to grant them privilege to collect special revenues. The foreign trade, which they will make a huge profit. Proposal has recently reached the Emperor's ear to grant several noble families export a license for trade with a monk. Doing so would please them greatly, but the commercial class may view as unfavorable. So they lose loyalty, we gain legitimacy. I think that's like a solid option. We can get some national tax modifier with the loss of legitimacy, but legitimacy will just go up over time. Merchants still gonna lose loyalty though. But that's fine for the moment. Although I should need to. Oh, I guess the build process is still halfway done. We are not getting this. Well, we'll have this. We still have this for 2 more years, so. Possibly we still need to wait for that. But I'm gonna get this option for now. Low legitimacy will just give some national unrest, but should be that much of an issue. How about our harmonization? Yeah, we boosted that stability, so still good on that front. Too scared to engage enemy. What are you talking about? They are land armies and they are navies. Sometimes I guess the game is a bit dumb in that sense. Like you can just engage that just fine. I guess I can build that on one of my gold mine now. So probably not on there because it just got depleted. But I can turn this. I can turn Pierce into that trade good instead. But I do want to get rid of the gold mine that we are having, right? Just to replace them with jewelry. I kind of need more on there though for some reason. But I guess we are not building that right now. We can use some army boosting. I'm just gonna build on the rice province, on the Sichuan province. And one elephant province, why not? Government, I still have an issue for the government to have a lot of seat. So probably someone there for sure. Although in this mod they wouldn't give you one free building slot on with the state, with a government building. So it's a little bit harder. You know, just the usual stuff. We'll build some production in Angkor, why not? Although also with the mine, I think I could spend diplo points for that event. If you build a mine, by the way, you need to spend some points, I think. Oh yeah, diplo points. So it's really a hard decision to make. We can build some markets, from what it seems. Like here and there. Over here, for example, Terengganu and Sayak and this region. Probably this one. And this one. I'm just gonna spend my money on that. Rice and right, why parts of our kingdom and Sunni tradition are very hard to stomach, you know, this event, right? Barbarians religion, but you know, we have to accept them if we want to be harmonious. Get some local autonomy, but I don't care much about that. Do not concern me. We'll harmonize them faster. It will give us more benefit if we accept them sooner. We don't want the civil war to loom as well. Doing some progress, a lot of progress. There's a lot of province in this area though for some reason. I mean around the rivers basin, so no, it kind of makes sense, right? But that's a lot of province. They're to spy, that's good. Spies are not welcome in my prestigious kingdom. Come on, let me click that. There we go. We'll siege this one as well. And I'm gonna order this one to siege this one, and this one just to siege that one. Let's just be as fast as possible before the World Ocean goes up. Process right now should be 60%. That's good. Yeah. We're still doing some fast progress. It's like the Sino-Vietnamese war, but better. Although we do have a lot of Sino-Vietnamese war if we are talking like in that sense, right? It should be a war between dynasties, so you can figure out how they would be called. Like we have the war between Dai Viet and the Yuan dynasty, Dai Viet between the Ming. Yeah, we did have a Ming Dai Viet Ming's war in our history, but it's not really that deep. I mean, they did invaded the land, but they failed at the war. But technically, still suffer to a Ming influence somehow. It's like the Finnish war, but in certain terms. Could we consider that a victory? I may need to research on the Ming's war. I'm not really well versed on that. Although I did notice that for the time I have streamed There's some certain kinds of people who are invading my chat. I mean, I'm not talking about the active chatter or, you know, active engagement, like how we do interact with stuff like that, right? But you know, they're usually there. Let me drink some water. Oh, it seems like my military points need to be spent. On here, I might add. So probably Kwangta need to be retired. He's pretty young as well, so I'll leave him be. Probably Zui. Probably Hiểm Bui. Hiểm Bui. I don't know how to pronounce that because there's no pronunciation. Hello, Paradox, you need to add a Vietnamese character in. He's also, I need to retire him. What guy did we get? Was he good? In that case, whatever. But probably this guy, he's pretty young. We do have a lot of good general, and I wouldn't like to get rid of all of them. What is the autonomous sieging on? You should siege this instead. Hello. I guess we I will take the voice option any day. I mean, it tends to go down over time, but it's going up faster now. It scales over time. Maybe I can call it off before it hit a number, just like this. Just so I can have that province, and we call this off. We're gonna do the peace right now. But yeah, during the time I had with this channel, I noticed there's two kind of bots. Yeah, there's two kinds of bot. With the YouTube bot, it's more like you know, the sexy lady kind of bot. I don't know how they manage to create that every time, but there's always some frequent bots hanging out in my chat, YouTube chat, like a sexy lady just say hello and click on my link, stuff like that. Just, you know, gonna sim bait. But for Twitch, it's something different. It's more like a promotion to boost your Twitch channel. I don't know if they could be called bot, but they are probably not. They just you know, spam the message, right, instead of being bot. But still, for the sexy lady, it's probably mostly gonna be bot. And I will call the minks off here. Yeah, I will call them off first. So I need to get all their money. Simply. Get all of the money. Can we return call? Probably not. So you don't want to return call? Probably mostly. Give up claims? Probably not. Want to take their province instead? Hello? I can even block alliance, but I'll take their territory instead. Probably we get a faster feet over here. Probably the UA. I could use the UA. Seems like a good idea. I can even take here, but why would we do that? Doesn't really benefit me, you know. Oh, it seems like they do have a workshop there. so interesting. I mean, the AI is using the mod stuff. Probably not that province, but I would like to take a cheaper province. Or potentially a good province, so the UA could enjoy that instead. Probably around here. Well, we'll take this instead. Yongguang province seems like a grassland, so really good to take that. Or Macau. The Portuguese do have a permanent claim on Macau. I don't know if the British will have a permanent claim on Hong Kong like later on. Probably around here. I think around here will be good. Farmlands, so farmlands really good compared to grassland. Yeah. So I would take this province. We're gonna take out this one and let's just gonna mark the land. Well, I do want the Hainan Island. Always has been a Vietnamese clay. Though I should do it with the Ming instead. Forgot. So that's my claim right now. Well, we'll take a Lim Châu as well. Oh yeah, take this one. Yeah, are you getting me right now? I'm getting this one. I'm getting this one as well. Probably they don't have enough, so yeah. Although I could have released Dali as well. That is also an option. So I'm gonna take this. So I guess that's a lot of points. We need to tone a little bit down on that. So probably I can get rid of this and call it a day. But I do one war reparation. Although it seems to be still possible for me to take that. Exceeded war score over there. What more can I take, like, in terms of war score? Probably that's the end for me. I'm gonna take this one. 89. 89 is still not possible. The painting here is a bit weird, but bear with me. It's like some kind of puzzle or something. 84. We can go more than 84, alright? Like, come on. $89 right there. 87 is not even close. But I guess we'll need to connect to this island like later, I feel like. Or we could get rid of that province. I guess this province is gunpowder. Alright. We definitely need that one. Frankly, we need that one. The province over there is pretty useless, mostly tropical wood. I guess I can wipe these two off. Or that one off. Mostly gonna be like that. Or we gonna just get rid of Hainan in general. That will benefit me like later. How about this province? I think it's pretty good. This one, what kind of worth a lot. $89 right there. I mean, 79. 83, and this one is 85. I gotta get rid of some money, but no, I need the money. We'll have a client state over there as well. 84 seems to be the number right here. 85 is not really the number, but it would be great if we can hit that. I guess it will have to be like this. Although I do like this border more, I feel like. I do like that border more. And just take some small piece out of Hainan, probably. I guess the Brunei gonna join in, and the Ming. But I don't worry about that much. And this is my peace deal. Feel free if you have a problem with me. And Dai Viet is now pretty extended. Although there was a period that we also have like Nam Ninh and you know, this province right here. There was a period where the Vietnamese kind of extended their border to the Chinese border, but it was like around the 10th century. But it kind of got receded back, you know. But you know, I do have a nice border now, so I do like that fact. Looming disaster. Wow. Okay. I need to keep watching that. I think it wouldn't develop that fast. Wait for a day for another. Okay, of course. And they went bankrupt. Okay. Fair enough. And well, we need to claim some land. I'll release them as well. We can even set them as trade company for some reason. I don't know what that might be. Why is, even though I wouldn't go without the trade company for now. I can just adopt the culture and call it a day. I guess I will claim this since Dali got a hold on this, and I would like it to be my clay later on. Or we can claim this instead. I mean, yeah, I guess I will release that lead right here. Just that province is good enough, right? So I'm gonna claim this. And call up my spy for now. I probably still need to keep them on. But I will do a second peace deal. You know, probably call it a day. It's not really that late. I haven't streamed that much. Oh, the stream is always like this. I haven't streamed that much. Probably I streamed for 2 hours, but oh, I lost my virtual model as well. Sorry if you got disturbed, but for some reason my virtual model got crashed, so I need to relaunch them. How long did I have this model, by the way? I would like to know. Let me check. So probably recently, because I did check on my chat once in a while, 10 minutes ago, I would say. So peculiar that the program just crashed like that. And probably I need to relaunch all of them. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed, you would say. Yeah, we are Gucci right now. We are really Tamaguchi. I would prefer if they don't have a pops up like that, but okay, you cannot just configure them. Yeah, we're Gucci now. Even though that it's like a problem right there. It should be one of these. Where is it? The avatar one. There we go. Replace it by a bow instead. And we are Gucci now. We are good. We are good to go. And let's make our final deal right now. It's just a conquest war, but you know. Get this one first. Probably just get all of them. I wonder if they have cores. Oh, they do have one course over here by Sukhothai. So I'm gonna leave that land to them. This one just have that, and that. I do have claim on that, but I wouldn't need to use that. I do have claim on here. I have claim over there. It's like my war goal, right? Even though I shouldn't use them because I should use this instead. Regardless, we're not gonna fall next time. But we'll leave this. We'll leave that for now. That's Ayutthaya right there. The city of Ayutthaya. Seems like it's really good though, like a lot of buildings and elephants. Trade node. So it's just gonna be like that, I guess, and money. Maybe I can pillage them. Not possible, I would say. Oh, I would like to get it like this, so they will get trapped in my border. Just like that. Take this instead. But that's really expensive. Just gonna take this instead. Make my tributary. Probably not, but war reparation. gonna keep a claim. Why not? Probably not. A new treaty, return calls. Yeah, I do have the return call option or demanded them anyway. 68 and how about we do this till 68? Or we keep this as like a casus belli for now. And border would look weird if I take that, so but we can leave that for now. We can transfer trade, right? Or we just get them all. That's my extent right now, so cannot get more than that. Although the farmland over there is quite cool, I'd like to get that for sure. Or the savannah could be wait, right? Further highland. There's some production efficiency in there, but development cost is high. And I guess we'll get farmland and grassland instead. Gotta keep it like that for now. Get the money. Revoke call, why not? Get some prestige out of that, right? And we'll spend our prestige, yes. On this guy, I don't know why this guy have so many liberty design. Probably trust, right? Probably mostly trust. Lansang as well, but I can't pay his debt. I get both of them. Probably just need to do it once. We'll get 35 instead, so we can do one more. Let's just say, right? And that's my deal for now. My diplomatic power just went down again, but that's the price you have to pay. That's a lot of territories though, so I will call all. I can indeed call all, so I will call it here. I think it's a good time that we call this episode, so thanks to whoever watching, even though we don't have much interaction in this stream, but thanks for whoever checked my channel out. And if you like this kind of strategy game content, as always, don't forget to leave a like, so the YouTube and Twitch, not really Twitch, but the YouTube algorithm senpai will notice me, and all things as well like that. And I can, before I go though, let me just release this nation. Let me see if it's possible. So it's being caught. And it seems like I can release that to UA. There we go. Just gonna make them be my vassal like this. So that's good. And yeah, so thanks to whoever checked my channel out. Don't forget to like and subscribe as usual. And So the YouTube algorithm would recommend me more of this kind of content, me playing strategy game, if you want to see more of that in the future. But yeah, this has been Zui. Hope you enjoyed your time here, and as always, humanity first. Peace out, everybody. Stay safe, everybody. I always need to know that better.